I was in high school when the September 11th attacks had occurred. I had felt a sense of duty to serve my country. And so I enlisted to be a scout in the 82nd Airborne, so I was a paratrooper. After I did 15 months overseas and really about 4 years in the Army, I had moved back home, and then I started to experience the effects of post-traumatic stress. My unit, they deployed again, so I had nobody to talk to. That's when Lulu had come into my life, and Lulu was a puppy. This incredible bond began to develop. When you really think about it, Lulu had really saved me and really pulled me out of the pit of post-traumatic stress. This dog had fundamentally changed me, and I always knew from that moment that I needed to give back to these animals somehow. And I thought, what a great idea if I could help people connect with their animals. So that's when I founded At Attention Dog Training. Training is how we can not only focus on things like discipline and skills and manners, but the relationship that the human can have with this dog, and how can that change your life the way that it changed my life.
When you learn to understand another species and you learn the language that they speak, you're gonna find little quirks and personality traits about your own dog and start celebrating them and stop comparing him or her to the rest of the dogs that you meet on the street. I'm a former client, so the reason I'm here is because we found a lot of success with the training methods and wanted to give it a try to help other families. So here we are.
When there's no stress and no frustration because you're able to understand your dog and their needs and you're understanding how to work with them, you have a much stronger bond.
At Attention Dog Training is a very special company because we care about your animal. We conduct the training step by step, we use hands-on methods, and you get to really interact with the dog and build a relationship.
The first step with dog training is getting you that initial consultation, or we call it a BASE, which stands for Behavioral Assessment and Strategy Execution. And what that means is the trainer's going to develop a thorough background and history on your dog, so that way they know all the information before they even begin to create the training program.
We chose At Attention Dog Training originally for our puppy, which has been great. We started off with the first puppy boot camp class, and now we've moved into the advanced training. What made me decide on using At Attention Dog Training, first of all, was the positive reinforcement training for not only the dogs, but the people as well. And then also their attention to working with their clients and the dogs and making sure they find out what works best for each individual dog.
You're going to have things in mind that you want to work with on your dog, whether that's building new behaviors or fixing problematic behaviors. And then we want to meet those goals through our different training services. We do this predominantly through the use of scientific modern dog training.
Modern dog training means that we are listening to our dog's needs, meeting our dog's needs. We are working with our dogs, not against them.
You don't want to use punitive methods on your dog because you're not building the relationship you need with your dog, and you will not see success for very long.
I think what makes us special is that we are pain-free, fear-free, and force-free, and we are all well-educated trainers who are working towards bettering your life with your dog.
When we were walking our dog at, I think, Home Depot or Lowe's, we saw a couple with their puppy, and they recommended At Attention Dog Training to us. When we met with a trainer, she taught us about fear-free training, and just the way she interacted with our dog made us very comfortable, and that's what sold us. We're just so grateful that our dog has learned so many things, and it makes him a happier dog, and it makes us happier owners.
I help my clients achieve their goals by showing the same support to them and their dog as I would if it was my dog. My dog is Bentley. He is 5 years old. He is a golden retriever. He's my baby.
Staying realistic and setting a bar where it's not too high and not too low, to me, is really important, and making sure that I create a plan that will work for that family and that dog.
It's been a year since we've done training with At Attention, and things have been terrific. Cole has continued to follow through on all of the different commands that we've learned from our trainer, and as a result, he's just a very happy member of our family.
I think the training with At Attention helped us attain kind of the long-term goal of having Cole be a part of every part of our lives, whether it's just us or whether we have guests over. We attribute a lot of that to the training that he received through At Attention.
Every day I'm just so impressed with this team and how they are changing our community, and they're changing the lives of people, and they're changing the lives of dogs by redefining people's relationships that they have with their dogs. And the work that we do through integrity.
We all strive for the same thing, and that goes back to our mission statement: happy dogs and happy homes.